When will you guys admit that Mbappe is the best player in the world? It's clear, bro. It is clear. I've been trying to tell you guys for a while. Mbappe 1, Neymar 2, Messi 3. It is what it is, man. We saw the World Cup results today. I'm just look. Obviously, it's a team. It's a team effort. It's a team effort. I'm not saying that, but watch it. Watch this though. Saudi, look. Argentina is clearly better than Saudi Arabia. Clearly, they have the talent. They have everything and more. And they were up 1-0 off of a questionable penalty call. You were up 1-0. France was down 1-0 to Australia. A team that I would argue is better than Saudi Arabia. And most people for France, Australia, they had it like France winning, but only like 2-0, 1-0. They didn't think that France was gonna blow them out. And mind you, France started off losing the game. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, they can't. Mbappe is just he's like like a man. He's like a bee. He's like a bee. He's like that. It's like a persistent. You can't stop him. He cannot be stopped 1v1. Like I told you, like when I saw Neymar, especially Neymar coming up through the ranks, I'm like, dude, nobody can stop this man 1v1. And Mbappe is even crazier because he don't even like Neymar would had like all the skills and Mbappe he don't even it's just a feint and he's through. I don't know why people cannot see this. Like it's a feint. He'll do a feint and he's already you're like, damn, he might be through on goal. Just one feint and he's through on goal. If he's left if you don't double him right there, he's through 1v1 on goal. Or sorry, like 3v2, where he's in a position where he can create or score a clear-cut chance. And I don't know why people cannot see this, but you know, the hate campaign for Mbappe, man, whoever orchestrated this is a genius. Like I gotta like the bravos, I gotta give like during the season where Mbappe would score, they would give Mbappe no credit. They gave Messi all the credit for all of his goals. Not saying he had nothing to do with it, but it would be Mbappe would not be like they'll make the picture and Mbappe would not be in the picture. And first of all, Mbappe has proved it so many times that Mbappe's number one. He's proved it so many times, especially when it'll be like situations when Neymar's not there and it's just Messi and Mbappe. Mbappe, dude, when it was that first leg game, Real Madrid versus PSG, they had no answers. They had PSG had nothing. Who do they look to score? Mbappe, because he can create. He can create nothing out of something. People don't even realize what we're watching with Mbappe. It's like a merge. It's like a love child of Eto'o and Thierry Henry made a love child. That's Mbappe. I don't think people understand. Like I'm talking about the speed. I'm not saying Thierry Henry wasn't fast, but imagine both of their speeds together, right? With Thierry Henry's dribbling and with Eto's deadly finishing, right? And just the quickness, you know, and right foot, left foot with the finishing. I'm talking about hit like Mbappe's finishing is no doubt it's money. It's money. I know people will probably they're gonna bring up that open goal miss, but like the way he's like just threw an own goal, it's almost like watching prime Ronaldo Lima from the '90s, from the early before his knee injury. Just one dribble, and he could be through. He's too dangerous. They put him on the wing today. He was he it was it's like watching. It's literally like watching it's like literally like watching a Say if a junior in a varsity team that's like the star, who's like the best player in the state, decided, hey, you know what? Let me play a JV game for one day, because to qualify for JV, you can be freshman all the way to junior and be still in JV. That's literally what Mbappe plays like. It's just like a warm up to these wingbacks. These wingbacks cannot stop this man. He can't be stopped. You gotta foul him. Or you gotta hope that he tries to nutmeg, like he tried to nutmeg one of the defenders today, and he just happened to catch it. I'm just saying, you can't stop this man. And because he has that constant attention, and he can finish, and he can pass it. Don't believe the hype with all that stuff. This dude, they were calling him selfish last year, and he led the team in assists. You can't make this up. But like I said, everything is about PR. Everything is about PR because most people are NPCs. Most people are knuckle draggers, oxygen. Nah. I'm turning it to Coach Greg Adams. I try to put my Coach Greg Adams. But most people are sheep, and they'll just believe anything. I remember I was talking about how a lot of the media targets confident black men that are athletes, and I stand on that. I could be wrong, but I remember somebody said the media never targets Mbappe. I'm like, oh, first of all, they already are. This was before all this fake news came out about him. I'm like, oh, it's coming, because I'm seeing the beginning stages of it. I'm like, I can see it. It's gonna come, and lo and behold, you should see the stuff that they say. Like, they can't even. I'd be like, okay, so what did Mbappe do? And they'll bring up something, and I will disprove it. I'm like, this was fake. This news was fake. But I don't like him. These guys sound like bitches, bruh. They sound like bitches. Crazy, guys. Mbappe's the best player in the world. Deal with it. I don't understand what's gonna convince you. I'll say this: if Mbappe wins if he wins this World Cup with the injuries that came out, there's still a talented squad. But those are some like Pogba, Kante, and Nkunku. Those are some real. Nkunku. This was a real weapon that they was about to use. Y'all was not ready for Nkunku, man. Y'all were not ready for Nkunku. But unfortunately, he came up lame. I think he twisted his knee or ankle, so he was out. And no Benzema. Man, y'all was not ready for that, man. Y'all was not ready for that firepower. And Mbappe, the best player in the world. If he wins it with this team, because people don't expect him to win the World Cup. So once they get far, I don't want to hear stuff about, oh, yeah, he's got a stacked squad. No, I don't want to hear that. Y'all going to have to give this man his credit. I'll take it a step further. If he even reaches the World Cup final, I don't care if he loses. You guys got to give him his credit. But I know you guys won't, because I know how you guys are. I already know the people that y'all hate on. Like I said, with Harry Maguire, man, if I was his I said, yo, Harry, leave Manchester United, bro. I know what it's a crap show. They take him off the starting lineup. They're still trash. They're just still looking for somebody to blame for Manchester United not being the team that they're supposed to be. And that's why I was so happy that England won. With Harry starting, I'm so happy for him, because people act like this guy sucks. He does not suck. It's just, bruh. But like I said, the average normie, anytime a goal comes in, obviously somebody made a mistake. Somebody fucked up. We know this. So every time a goal came into Manchester United, they highlighted what Harry Maguire did wrong. Every single time. This happens to Russell Westbrook. This happens to who else? Kyrie Irving. Man, it's too easy for me. because the average NPC, I can already tell who they're gonna hate on. It's too easy. It's too easy. I started getting into baseball. I'm like, oh, so who? And I was like, who's the most hated? Who? I keep hearing Bryce Harper. I'm like, let me look him up. I'm like, oh, that's why. Like, and all he does, all he has done is he's a man that sticks up for himself. That's all he does, and people have a problem with it. Like it's literally that simple. It's literally that simple. So, guys, give Mbappe his credit. He's the best player in the world. It's pretty obvious. It's so obvious. You guys got to take off the hating glass. Just take off that hate. Just I can see now. Like, you guys don't even realize how far your hate has come. There was a quote, I think, attributed to Mbappe. I don't know if he actually said it, but basically it was reported that he had said that the European Championships is harder than the South American World Cup qualifying. So he believes that what his team does should be accredited more than what happens in South America. So I don't know if he said that officially, but basically all the comments, he's basically repeating what you guys have been saying. You guys have been saying this, and he just repeated it. And you guys hate Mbappe so much that you finally gave Conan Ball, that World Cup qualifying in South America, the credit that it deserves. That's how much you guys be hating. You guys didn't even realize how stupid the average soccer fan looked on replying to they hate Mbappe so much. They love Neymar now. Neymar's been getting hate for 10 years. He's been looking he couldn't find love for the average fan. He couldn't find love at all. You guys hate Mbappe that much. Now these people love Neymar. You can't make this up. You cannot make this up, bruh. So you guys can't give people their credit. There should have been no reason why Mbappe was finishing 6th in a goddamn Ballon d'Or thing. There should be no reason he's finishing 6th. That's just hate. And I think the players listen. I think they are influenced by the media too when they do stuff like when it comes to the voting. You know what I'm saying? And I think they are influenced by this stuff because there should be no reason why Mbappe is finishing 6th when he's the best player in the world at his best. Stop hating. You guys are pathetic. Mbappe is the best player in the world. Deal with it.